Doesn't sound right. That's better. Anyway, good Saturday morning to you guys from Llano, Texas on November the 29th, 2025 at 5:50 a.m. We're at 60 degrees. High today is supposed to be 74, I think. Partly cloudy and nice. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The temperature in Fairbanks right now is 7 degrees.
7 degrees with a low of minus or low of 1. It's going to go from 7 to 1. Whoa. Anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Toad Suck, Arkansas? Hey Google, what's the temperature in Toad Suck, Arkansas?
In Toad Suck, Arkansas, it's currently 44 degrees.
Not too bad. Got a 50% chance of rain. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 30 degrees.
30 degrees. It goes up to 35 and then down to 23. A little coolish. But anyway, guys, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now, and right now is gone. So if there's anything you want to do, like me, better get busy. But anyway, what else? Never worry about what you cannot change, and that's a whole lot of stuff. So yeah, stand guard at the door of your mind. You know what I mean? Anyway, what else have we got going today? We've got well, I think it's a driving video, just something I came up with, and on we go. And yeah, it's a nice day actually. I mean, I can't tell because it's still dark outside, but temperature-wise must be pretty good because I don't have any heaters on, and it's like 64 in here this morning, so that's not too bad. But anyway, Loved is the name of the person. It says, has it ever occurred to you that you think buying sell too much? No. Dennis, Llano is a great town. Yeah, it is. I like it. It's just the right size. It's way away from any large area, not much traffic. So yeah, it fits me. This is Chappie something. Great sharing on the Beer 30. Yeah, Beer 30 was fun. Boy, I'm telling you, I don't know where my mind was, but for some reason I didn't think it was Friday. I mean, it didn't feel like Friday all day, you know. But anyway, we got her done. This person's name is Survivor. Yeah, looks excellent. Happy Thanksgiving. That was on my Thanksgiving dinner. This is on Beer 30. Slim Jim. Rusty, you could get a foldable platform storage rack on the back of your Class C. Could haul your electric trike wherever you want. Yeah, I know. I've got one actually out in Carrizozo in the storeroom. And unfortunately, it's not here. Yeah, you can buy them for about 80 bucks. It'll carry 150 pounds, and the trike weighs 60. So yeah, I'd probably do that if and when I get a Class C. And I'm just, I don't know, man. We'll see how it goes. Veronica Nolan, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. Slim Jim on the Beer 30. Rusty, if you go back to a Class C, what would you get for a vehicle to tow behind your Class C? Well, again, my plan for the 50th time is not to try to do it without a tow vehicle, you know. The Class C, the way I drive gets between 10 and 12 miles to the gallon. And let's just say I parked here for an entire month in Llano, Texas. Well, I would drive probably, to the grocery store and miscellaneous stuff, maybe 300 miles, all right? Well, let's say 10 miles a gallon, that's 30 gallons, and gasoline in this area is below $2.50 a gallon, but we'll use $2.50 as a price. At $2.50 a gallon for 30 gallons, that's $75 a month. That is certainly not a deal killer, you see. And as far as unhooking and hooking and stuff, that's not a problem, man. You just drive off, you unhook, leave the hose there, the electric cord, go to the store or wherever I wanted to go and come back. And, I've tried it twice before and it worked pretty good. I just decided to get a tow vehicle. And then the thing about getting a tow vehicle, if I did get a tow vehicle in the future somewhere, then I would get one I could tow flat, all four wheels down. That's pretty easy to do because you got that blue ox hitch that just hooks up to that faceplate on the car. Well, cars don't come with face plates built in. You have to go somewhere and have somebody put it on the car. I'm not going to do it. And then, a faceplate, it depends on where you get them installed. I mean, the faceplate, all the materials and labor will cost you anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000, depending on where you get it. If you do it at a dealership, you're looking at $3,000 to $4,000. I mean, a RV dealership. But there are people like in Yuma, Arizona. There was a place there that would do it for $1,200. That was labor and materials, or $1,500. And so, we'll see. It's just something to do, guys. It just gives me something to do, something to dream about, something to contemplate. It gives me, things to do. And, and that also, I can't tow the Ford Maverick at all. And, this is the window sticker right here for the Ford Maverick. And the total drive out price on the thing was $34,830. And I've only had it, I hadn't even had it a year yet. But it's got all kind of stuff. It's got the tow package, the Ford Co-Pilot, something, I don't know what that says, some kind of rear parking sensors, and then the black appearance package, 19-inch black aluminum wheels, and the warranty is 3 years bumper to bumper. Anyway, it's got a whole list of stuff, but it says the fuel economy is 25 miles per gallon. Well, that depends on who's driving it. With me, it's all around a little over 30. But be that as it may, I kind of got off on something there. But anyway, D. Anderson gas fell to 255 here for us. It's plummeted in the last few weeks. Promises made, promises kept. Yeah, well, the oil prices are just going down. Well, and it's a whole thing of supply and demand, and they can pump a lot of it out of the ground and get it to the refinery, but if we don't have the refining capacity, then that causes prices to go up. You know what I mean? But right now it's very comfortable. Here in this area, where you're $2.30 a gallon. RV Living with the Geezer says Dan Blocker Hoss was born in DeKalb, Texas, played for Sul Ross Lobos 1947 to 1950, served in infantry in Korean War, received the Purple Heart. Anyway, thank you. This is 14 feet off, whatever that is. That's a catchy name. I have a deposit on a slate. I was an early adopter. Can't wait for my number to come up. Well, I hope your number does come up. I hope they finally do produce cars, and I hope they work out. They're working now to get their maintenance infrastructure out there, because you got to have a way to get minor repairs done or warranty work done. But anyway, good luck on the Slate. The Slate is a small vehicle it's all electric. It's going to be very inexpensive because it's very basic, and then you add whatever you want. It's like a blank slate, and you add whatever features and stuff that you choose. It doesn't just come loaded like my pickup did. Honest John, Rusty called me crazy, but I want to buy your truck. I plan on retiring soon, and the Maverick will fit perfectly in my plans. Now I only need to convince my wife. I'm going to have to make her watch some of your videos. I'd love to meet you in New Mexico. What's my next step? Well, your next step, I'll leave him an answer. He can contact me by email. Yeah, if you're interested in the Ford Maverick, let me know. Yeah, because I might sell it in the very near future. I'm going to put him 78609 at G. Yeah, you can contact me at rusty78609 at gmail.com. Okay? And then we'll get the conversation started, And yeah, and I might, if the numbers work out and I can do it without selling the place in Fort Clark, then I'd go ahead. I might finance a little bit, but we'll see. Just see. Because I need to see. If I sell the Maverick, it's going to be for $28,000, or I'll just trade it in. Because when you trade it in, you save the sales tax on the amount they give you on trade-in. So at 6.25, we'll just use 6%. They'd probably give me 25,000. I think they've already got a quote on 25,000. So with the sales tax included in that, that's equal to about 26 or 26.5 to 27,000. And so, it's not that far from the 28 that I want. So, want to get up, go ahead. If you're not the lead dog, the view is always the same. Yeah, I hear you. Rusty is the lead dog, run boy run. Yeah, I think about, I wouldn't mind going out to Yosemite in the spring and different, some of the large national parks before the crowds get there. And, hey, Google, how far is it to Yosemite National Park?
You are 1,585 miles away from Yosemite National Park by car.
Yeah, that'd take me about 6 days comfortably to get there, driving about 4 or 5 hours a day. Yeah, it's a long way, it is. Hey, Google, how far is it to Quartzsite, Arizona?
If you drive, Quartzsite is 1,063 miles away.
Yeah, that's about a 4 day drive for me comfortably. Yeah, but that's something else I might do. Yeah, but again, let me put this up there, and for those of you that might be interested in buying the Maverick, you can take a screenshot maybe and see what we've got here. But that's the window sticker. Let me put it a little closer. That's the window sticker for the Ford Maverick, and that'll show you all the options and stuff. It does have the tow package, 4,000-pound towing capacity, and yeah, should be able to see everything there. Anyway, guys, yeah, we'll get that thing started and see where that goes. But yeah, we'll have to, but see, the thing of it is on the Maverick, we'll have to make arrangements for you to pick it up when I pick up the Class C. But anyway, Donnie B says, great video, good video, Rusty. Thank you. That's on 3 Homes, Why Not? This is on Beer 30. Condensed milk, condensing milk. I appreciate your being your authentic self. It's refreshing to see. You are an inspiration. Thank you for that. And good luck on the new Class C plans. Yeah, I talked to myself yesterday, and I thought, if you're waiting on something, you're backing up. You're not waiting. It's okay in some cases, but if you have the wherewithal to get going, get going. And so I possibly can. I need to get this Maverick scheduled, so that'd give me 28,000, and then I put a little with it and finance. Say, I don't know. If I finance, I even got it written down somewhere. I went ahead and did the numbers. Let's see. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. I got notes on my note. Oh, here they are. But anyway, the notes on my. If I financed about 40,000 for 5 years, it'd be around $700 a month or so for 7 years. Because the interest rates right now for me would be around 6% on an RV. And I can get a loan from my bank if I have to. But yeah, so I've already run the numbers, So yeah, keep me in mind, guys. You never know. I mean, I like it here. I like this RV, the Mini Winnie, and it's something really to think about. It's a big step. But this would be my third Class C, and I guess eventually, if I had to get a tow vehicle, what would I get? I'd probably get a used Chevy Spark manual transmission again, so I can tow it all 4 wheels down. Yeah, because it's easy to hook up and it's easy to drive. And the one I had before, I was getting over 40 miles to the gallon, the way I drive. So yeah, it's a no-brainer. And we'll see how it all goes. And getting the faceplate and stuff, you can buy tow vehicles, and so that'd be my first option, is to buy a tow vehicle with the faceplate already on it, and that would be what I'd look at. And you can find them out in Yuma, Arizona, Quartzsite, people selling their stuff. Anyway, rosemary thyme, I think that's an excellent idea, Rusty. Well, thank you. Your timing is good with that comment. I need a little positive reinforcement. But again, guys, you have to think about, where I am in life. I'm 80 years old. I currently have pretty good health, and how long that will last, who knows? So if there's anything I want to do, then better get going. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. That's my perspective. This is William Bingham with some good information. He says, I have a Blue Eddy Charger DC to DC. It's a Blue 80 Charger 1, very adaptable to various types and kinds of charging power stations, banks through the bank solar charge ports up to 56 volts, adjustable through phone app. I suggest at least a minimum of 2500 watt power bank station. Remember, your Class C has an easy to use onboard generator that will fill your power needs with a fast charging power bank station. The power bank station can be recharged totally in 1 hour and a half, so DC to DC would only function as a short time fill when in motion. Just some thoughts. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I probably would use. It's got a 4.5 kilowatt, 4,500 watt generator, and yeah, I could definitely be driving down the road. You can run the generator when you're driving down the road. That's not a problem. So I could run the generator while I'm driving on a trip and keep my power bank full if I was going to do any type of boondocking or off-grid stuff. But anyway, J.P. Merrick, longtime watcher, but been away for a while. I'm back. Well, I'm glad to have you back. Raccoon Little Bear. Oh, I got to end this video. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving and all. But anyway, guys, thank you for leaving comments and thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want. Use the Amazon link if you're going to buy something from Amazon. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day is good for you. Keep your body hydrated. Help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and all that stuff. Then take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, breathe out slowly, relieves stress, lowers your blood pressure. Excellent. Do that several times a day. And then stretch, swivel, walk, pedal, exercise your body once or twice every single day. Why? Well, because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then stand guard at the door of your mind. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. And on we go. Class C, we'll see. You like that?